Hello everyone, it's the Grand Strategy Nerd bringing you another episode of Fascist Mexico here in Hearts of Iron 4. Last episode we didn't do much, researched Battleship, and complained about our production issues, so hopefully this has a little bit more action in it. Let's start nerding it up. Now again, we are going on wicked, ridiculous, ludicrous speed so that things can transpire more quickly. I think we're safe to say that I'll be able to quick enough to pause it in order to figure out what to do. The US is just still sort of massing people on the border. However, we're now up to 42%. When that thing reaches 50, they're going to attempt a coup, if they haven't already attempted a coup. And let's hope it succeeds, because we need... The fascist states of America would be a terrific ally for us. We could then go on to create our own faction over here, take over Canada. Oh my god, the possibilities if we can make a fascist US. That would be ridiculously awesome. Alright, fighter focus, which focuses on fighters. Or bomber focus. Oh, and then the CAS effort is after fighter focus. So... nuclear effort? No, I don't really think I need to worry about that stuff. Why don't we come down to... we'll do fighter focused first. That sounds reasonable enough. Excuse me. Siam joined the Allies. Excellent. No, I am improving relations. We are down to 71. I had been improving relations. That would give me another cost of 0.4, so I'd be having negative political power gain. That would not be fun. And we are slowly improving relations with Venezuela, and this is actually, yeah, making it more positive. That's good. Venezuela protective towards fascist Mexico. I tell you, man, I'm not using that word. So we are now... we're guaranteeing the independence. Oh, okay, they're just protective towards us? That's interesting. Like guarantee independence. Will that make them happy? Well, that's a lot of political power I'd have to use for that. And I really need to do a modification of the government here to get... I don't know if we need more. Yeah, so I think why I was holding off on mobile is increasing what kind of economy we're in was to get some of this infrastructure done. So I go down again. I'm going to be at the. Yeah, I don't know if we'd have enough to use because we're only using 4 to build stuff here. I don't really know how they. Oh yeah. 7 plus 6 is 13. 17 minus 13 is 4. So that's what we're using. We're using 4 factories to build things. So I move to a more military focus and convert civilian factories over to military factories. I'd then reduce it probably down to 3 or something like that, and that would just not be fun. We are almost going to be done here with 2 of our researches, which is excellent. So maybe I will look to do increasing our manpower. How are we doing on supplies here? 314. Like I said, that will be done when we get close air support done. So 84-ish days, 80 days or so. But the reason that I didn't really explain it too well. The reason I'm doing dispersed industry is you see there we have factory output goes up by 10%. The production efficiency retention goes up 10%. That's if you change to a new tech of the same thing. So if I'm going up to infantry weapons 2 from infantry weapons 1, it will retain some of that efficiency and not go all the way back to the base of like 20% or something like that. This also increases the max factories in a state by 20% and reduces our bomb vulnerability because it's all dispersed industry. It's not clumped together as one. And excuse me, actually, oh hey, what is this? It's actually to our advantage. They're moving away. Finland joined the Allies. Okay, what are they doing? No, they just... Oh. Oh no, it's just saying, yes, we can hold this line. Somewhat. Okay, we don't actually have offensive plans. Anyways, so actual effectiveness of bombings is highly debatable, and most people think that it wasn't very accurate. It caused a lot of terrorism, basically. The bombing of Dresden by the U.S. Air Force, Army Air Force, being a prime example, where Dresden was not a military factory city, had no involvement in the war economy of Germany, and yet we leveled it for no other reason than to prove that we could basically take the hearts of the people out of the war, which it basically was, but it was seen as a senseless act and didn't really speed up the end of the war at all. The only two bombs that really sped up the end of the war were the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Japan. That's debatable whether that was a good thing in the long term or not, and I still hold that it was. The amount of loss, 1 million men, 1 million American and Allied men it would take to invade the Japanese islands. Could you just imagine the logistics that would be needed and the loss of life? It would have been terrible and horrible. So war is an odd thing. Dive bombing, I guess, or do we want to now focus on? We're already doing CAS stuff. How about land doctrine? Support units. Why don't we look at support units here? Engineer company. Why don't we go up here to support weapons? This will increase the effectiveness of our units while not doing a complete overhaul of their weapons, which is good. That's good. 43%. It is slowly ticking up. What are they doing? Oh, it's still Democrat. We still don't know what they're doing. We haven't researched enough decryption to figure that out yet. So we're going to get our industry tech done here. So once again, I'm sorry if I'm not answering any of your questions. I know I asked the question of what should we do and to give me a name for the army if you've left in the comments below. It's not that I'm ignoring them, and in fact I would probably have responded to them by now, but if you remember, I'm out in Albuquerque. These are all pre-recorded, so we're just going to go through it. The next 3 episodes are all going to be pre-recorded before I can actually respond to anything and make changes. That's just more of my schedule. I apologize for that, but I still hope that you like the playthrough and feel that, you know, I'm here. I'm responding to you as much as I can, but I just can't change the gameplay as quickly as you would like, probably. What do we want to do now? Construction speed. Why don't we try to speed up our research again? I think that's a good honorable thing to do here. We're still not deployed. Where are we at production wise? It's coming to an end here. There's 45 more days. Oh, good. We're actually ahead of schedule here on the close air support stuff. So 45 more days for our support equipment, which means that our first batch of, yeah, there we go. There's one deployed. And this will start to fill up. Someone's going to get the support equipment. Alright, where do they go? I know I could look back on the division screen, but I'll find them. I think they're down south somewhere. They are! That was stupid of me. So now I need to make them a part of this plan. Control click. So they will move on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. To the Rio Grande. To that deluxe barracks along the river. The damn Americans already guarding the border. And we're not trying to come through. We're just trying to keep you guys out. That's what Mexico's saying. Obviously, I would not say that that's why. I don't know. Maybe that's what the AI of USA is thinking too. But I'm pretty sure they have more nefarious purposes. All right, we're going to start improving our relations with them again. I think that we are done improving relations with Venezuela. And oh, we just don't have that one more that we need. That's sad. I think I missed the window to do it. I don't even know if I could. I mean, if I guaranteed their independence, I think that they would join in. Really, we just all need to be in a war over here, and we're just trying to stave off war. That is until the U.S. becomes fascist here. They need a coup. I could pour resources into helping them stage a coup, but you know. Ah, damn it. I'm just realizing, man, I could have helped stage a coup down here in Panama. Ay, ay, ay. There's our fighter focus. And why don't we go to... Nothing over there. Flexible Navy. This will give us 2 air bases. We need aviation effort too. Then I guess we'll do... that. It'll give us 2 more air bases. That's just going to increase our ability to have that. Not that that's really going to help, because we don't have any kind of production towards close air support happening right now. You know, I guess I'll queue up some military factories. I don't think we really need this dockyard. This is almost done. I just need to get it done. Get her done. I move these up. Finland has capitulated. The Finnish government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the Soviet Union, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between the Soviet Union and Finland was only a small part of the conflict. The war between the Comintern and what remains of the Allies continues elsewhere. The Allies? Who are they at war with? They are at war with the Allies. So the Reich and the Comintern are at war with the Allies. Well, they're not going to last long. Especially when the fascists come. So it's going to be between the fascists and the communists here shortly. Norway is part of the Allies, so is Sweden. Interesting. Alright, now I was just planning on... I don't even know what I was planning on doing. Oh, look, all of our men. Put them up there. Go up here. And actually, I'm going to now... Let's adjust this to that. There we go. I was like, come on, man. Cool. So now they'll all start. I think that's enough for them. That might be too much. I should really move where these guys deploy to, right? Duh. How about here? There we go. And the Mountaineer Division is deploying in Chihuahua. There's one of them. I want to keep him here in the middle. Why don't we move this guy over here? I can put this guy in there. There's the other Mountaineer Division, so I'll move one of these over and put them with him. Alright, so that guy over there. And then we got to assign orders to these two. There we go. That's a strengthened border right there. We'll move around a little bit, but that's a good strengthened border. And so, where are we looking at here? Did we just get someone else? No. Denmark has capitulated to the Reich. All right, good. So we're getting our supply equipment here. 205 left to go. What are we looking at for days? And now it's 147 days because we're getting new units popping out like babies. So they have to keep on worrying about all the new divisions in the production queue. So, you know, we're getting there though with the support equipment. All right, so we're almost done with close air support plane. I just really don't know how much can I really devote to that. Because I'm going to take the efficiency away. I mean, we're doing 50 a day. How many do we have stocked up here, stockpiled? Only 14,000. And we're using that from new deployment is only, we're minus 1,200. So for each new unit coming out, it's 1,200. That's actually a lot if you think about it. Move this guy over. And put him over there. Cool. Just shuffling around, man. I really wish we could personalize individual units here, but you can't. You can select the division, but you can't. You can't. I just press backspace there. You can't change the name of the division. It's ridiculous. All the other Hearts of Iron games you could, but this one you can't. I mean, you can change the army names. And like I said, if you gave me the army name in the comments, which no one has, you still can do it for the two armies here. I will get around to naming it on next Wednesday's episode a week from now. So, but yeah, it's just really annoying that way. All right, yeah, we get a boost here to fighters, but let's research. Man, that's very tempting. So let's research our air doctrine here, so we can have just better overall stats for stuff. What are we doing here? Still at our disadvantage, so we're still just a little bit too spread thin over here, but we're going to be getting more units, and these Mountaineer divisions are going to continue. We still have 6 more to come to be mustered out, and so they're all going to appear here in our mountainous terrain, basically. So hopefully that gives a boost. I wish there was someone for like desert, you know, but oh, we're good now. But yeah, Gildardo Mañana, or Magana, he has the Desert Fox, and that's why I can't promote him to be able to command a larger army, because if you promote him, he loses his Desert Fox trait, and I need that in the desert, clearly, if I'm going to be fighting the U.S. I could get another general too, 10 political power to do that, but yeah. Okay, where are we at here? That just ended. 44%. Man, come on. Come on. Taking forever for that. And we are at half point per day. Do I want to do this again? I feel like now we're so close to getting that 150 to change, to modify the government, that gotta let it be. Gotta let it go. Production. We're getting down. 32 days, but too bad we're going to be deploying men before then. Nice. Well certain that that's going to happen. Oh, maybe not. March. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a race. That's what I forgot to do. Factories. Oh, look at this. Boom. Those are going to be the first to fall, though. And Chiapas, and down here in Costa Rica. So you know what, these two are going to get all the way down to the bottom again. I don't really need them. What I need are my military factories, and then we can look like down here in Jalisco. I think I said it right that time. Jalisco. Or Jalisco. And over here in the Yucatan. Alright, then we're going to actually bump these back up again. Yeah, that's good. There we go. I wish I could get more production, but I just can't. I don't even think I could get rid of some of the trade that we're doing here. Looks like the Americans are putting more and more men on the border. Man, come on, man. Just do a coup, fascists. What are we looking at here? Well, everything's looking pretty good. Almost done with the aviation effort, too. So, we're going to end it right here. I know there was no action, but at least we're getting units deployed, which is much better than it was in the last episode, though. So, I thank you for watching this episode of Fascist Mexico. If you like this playthrough of Mexico and Hearthfire 4, feel free to leave a thumbs up there on the excuse me, on the video below. Go ahead and share this around the interwebs if you did like it a lot. And if you have not yet, you can click on the red subscribe button either below this video or at the end. Clicking on the red subscribe button means that you want to see more games like Hearthfire 4 in the future from me, the Grand Strategy Nerd. Till next time, everyone, good night and good luck.